Hello, Kaiser Fiddlesticks here, and I'm here to make a rant on another user.
Oh yeah, like, you're so important on ranting on users now. I mean, God, it's not like as if you're a tryhard or anything.
Today's user is 8363 MTR.
It's 8363 MTR. Get your facts, like, straight.
For those of you who don't know, 8363 MTR is a capitalist pig who does commentaries on us communists and has even said he would do a joke commentary on me.
That's because he can't be, like, taken seriously. I mean, like, yeah, you're old and smelly.
I don't know why he can't take me seriously, but I am not one to be reckoned with.
Well, like, I'm not sure because you look so old that you might need a cane.
For I have killed this commentary's highest-ranking militants with a traffic cone. He also did a one-shot commentary on Sean Sampson, stating that Jack81 was a troll. 8363 MTR, are you this foolish?
Yeah, like, are you kidding me? He's not an internet troll, he's an actual troll who lives underneath the bridge. Get your facts straight.
Jack81 is not a troll, he's a scammer and a bully, threatening to silence people for exposing him.
How dare you talk to my boyfriend about that? I know who Jack81 is, and he's like the nicest troll that I'll, like, ever meet.
But of course you will just brush this off because you are also a dirty capitalist bully who secretly works with Jack81.
Like, how the fuck do you even know about this? Oh yeah, because Jack is like my boyfriend and everyone within the school should have, like, known already.
Juniorfan and Bernie Sanders to attempt a coup in Germany and Cuba.
Oh yeah, because Cuban people are poor and poor people are like, ew!
However, your schemes will not succeed. For I have just exposed you all, and as good communists will rise up against you and your capitalist pigsty known as Canada.
Oh, so that's what you guys were, like, talking about in the nerds table.
Our great leaders of Sean Sampson, Seck Boy, and Jefferson Davis will lead us communists to victory.
Oh please, I have, like, past boyfriends and soon-to-be boyfriends who would beat you up if you lay a hand on either one of them, especially with my boyfriend.
This has been Kaiser Fiddlesticks, signing out.
Just to keep things short, today I'm going to be doing a quick commentary on Cool Boy Keen's video on Sean Sampson. Enjoy.
Blue Flame, to put it into perspective how much I enjoyed this video, I had to stop during my master debating to come and download your video. Ah, frick, I just realized what I did. I admit I'm a miserable pile of secrets!
Alright, first of all, replacing masturbating with master debating is old and overdone. Be ashamed. If you're going to make a pointless interjection involving a joke, at least make it something original, rather than using something cliché. That'd be like me making an interjection using the joke about how the chicken couldn't cross the road since he had a mental handicap.
Your intro music makes me hate One Direction so much.
Okay, if you guys didn't like his intro, then you could have skipped it. It's not that hard. If you guys didn't like it, then you could have just skipped it.
Okay, we get it. Move on with the show already.
You could have easily pointed out that when Future Blood and TJ Asta made each of their statements about Joseph's intro music, they did it as a joke. But let's just pretend that Future Blood was being serious for a moment, which would also be a fault on Sean's end, because he should have pointed out that Future Blood's complaint was subjective due to his complaint being about the song in the intro. Either way, Cool Boy, you missed a perfect opportunity to debunk Sean's actual argument.
And what is the point of this statement again? In fact, let me play a game here.
No.
It's pretty safe to assume that Cool Boy is in fact valid in his claim. Now, follow-up question. Does him not pointing out a specific factor that you wanted him to point out make his statement invalid? Well, if you were to analyze the statement a bit, you would come to the conclusion that of course it wouldn't.
Blue Flame isn't intending to debunk Cool Boy's point. He probably knows that Cool Boy's point is perfectly valid. Cool Boy has a habit of not using the content to its fullest potential, and Blue Flame was pointing out how he could have easily debunked Sean's actual argument.
Welcome back to Joey Rants. When I was a kid,
Was that supposed to be a joke, or are you just really unscripted?
He's using a script. In his other videos, like his commentary on the T-Gesta, Joseph said that he was using a script. You should have listened to the other videos before making this one.
How do you know that he uses a script in this video? Do you got any personal details? Tell us! Please tell us!
Actually, you both missed the point in this regard. Future Blood wasn't questioning whether Joseph was using a script or wasn't. He was questioning if what Joseph said was meant to be a joke or if it was a screw-up in one of his lines. You're making this harder than it's supposed to be, cool.
Hold it! Okay, one, did you actually watch the clip? Future Blood bluntly said,
Ace Attorney is a bad game, please stop.
Ben is a creepy fucko.
Was that supposed to be a joke? If it is, I'm not laughing. Also, you can rant wherever you want on the internet, but you can't rant on a dead horse, because there's every single rant about Ben the Looney.
So, why didn't you make this point earlier? If you had made this point earlier, then it would made sense.
Even though they can also apply to what he just said.
Or maybe it's because Future Blood was ripping on him for that particular part, and it was a delayed response. But this does look past the fact that, once again, cool boy, you could have pointed out that Future Blood was rehashing the same argument he made just a short while ago.
but he's not commentating on Future Blood, is he?
Except that invalidates Sean, since Sean is trying to debunk a repeated point, you frog. No wonder the Chinese eat you guys.
Prove this fact. He states he finds it sexually attractive when women roughly his age pee, and he calls it the occasional bathroom footage. Also, his censorship rant also has proved this fact when he says if he could, he would make videos of himself naked for sex appeal.
Okay, I will agree with you there, but here's the thing. If somebody finds us, whatever, women attractive and sexy, they like it, good for them.
No argument? Nor skipping card? Okay.
Then why didn't you skip this part completely? Because what you said not only added nothing to the overall video, but you're dragging out your video longer than necessary.
Hey! Hey, Blue Flame! Hey! Hey, Blue Flame!
Yes, is this the tech support line that hung up on me because you still haven't shown me how to install Mario Paint?
This does not invalidate his argument, and you continuing to say stuff like this just comes off as nothing but you trying to force your commentary. Because Cool Boy's complaint was that Sean completely left the segment in without skipping it, and since that said point is valid, then yes, it has a point, and telling him to just skip it, even though there is a flaw present, is stupid.
Skipping is good for your health.
What up, fellas? This is Slothboy494 here, and I'm reporting for duty.
Drop, give me 20, maggot!
It's been some time since I've used Lara as an avatar for one of my commentaries, hasn't it?
Wait, that's Lara Croft? Damn, she looks ugly. Ain't no way I want to tap that bitch.
Well, she's back today, and I'm commentating on a guy named WarCorp666, an obvious MRA. He did a response to Lacey Green's video on feminism in horror films. Now, the first thing I want to say before I start the comm is that I'm not going to be speaking directly about men's rights in this video. If you want my actual opinion on men's rights, I have a video that goes into detail about that, which I've linked in the description.
Alright, well, let me check the description of the video, and hopefully I'll be able to get some details in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, it's set on private. It's fucking set on private. What the fuck happened? No. Now I can't be educated by this guy who's using fucking a tram as his avatar, man.
So now that we're all locked and loaded, let's watch.
I'm surprised you haven't screamed World Star, World Star, World Star after using that video as your skipping card.
So, anyway, feminism in horror.
Oh, hi, babes. Okay, I know it's not Halloween yet.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You're one of those fuckheads who, instead of using a video downloader, just plays the video in the background. You realize that video downloaders are free, right? There's literally a website called SaveFrom.net where you can save YouTube videos onto your computer. Here, I'll leave a link in the description for you.
Are you sure it's going to be in the description and you're not going to set it on private? Are you sure? Positive. 100%.
Halloweeny, so here I am. I'm a condom angel because, you know, condoms save lives. I also thought it'd be very fitting because all those sex questions y'all sent me ages ago are now being answered on the field. The new show with astronauts wanted and I wanted and a bunch of...
I don't really know if I trust sex opinions by A, a feminist, B, a fucking condom angel, C, some dumb fucking four-eyed fake-titted twat.
Well, she knows way more about sex than you know about anything. And you're ugly as fuck, so I wouldn't worry about getting laid or anything like that if I was you.
Hey, dude, come on. I mean, seriously. I mean, I know that, you know, he's not really that attractive, but come on. He's not really that ugly. And this is coming from someone who's using a female as an avatar.
Other awesome YouTube ladies are on it, so you should all check it out.
I'd probably rather have my goddamn dick licked by a blue whale than check that shit out.
Are you gonna do anything besides be a nitpicky douchebag? I'm waiting for you to say something intelligent, but being that you're drinking a beer in the midst of this, I'm not gonna hold my breath on it.
I'm drunk and let's all sing a song. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Where the kids jingle belling and everyone's howling, it'll be a good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I'm not sure if I've ever told you that I'm a really big fan of horror. Like, it's kind of a problem. I just think it's such an interesting genre. It provides this unique look into what people's anxieties and fears are all throughout film history. So today I'm going to talk about 3 months
Get to the point!
She's doing that right now, you dumbass motherfucker!
Oh, damn. We're like less than 3 minutes in and already I can feel the salt coming from you. I would like make the I am a salt joke, but you know I don't want to be like a repetitive guy who makes jokes all the time.
How about you actually listen to her instead of acting like you're being held at gunpoint to watch this?
Pay attention in school.
Abusive relationship. Part of what's...
There is no abusive relationship in The Shining. You can make the argument in Kruvek's version a little bit, but not in the book. The Shining is about a hotel that possesses Jack Torrance, so he goes from being a loving husband who did have rage issues to a fucking lunatic. Jack sacrifices himself to save his... spoiler. What? Oh, God. Did you go to the Anita Sarkeesian School of Reviewing Shit, Lacey?
You literally just said that Jack had rage issues and later turned psychotic. One could argue that, yes, those are the telltale signs of an abusive relationship. And since Lacey is probably talking about the movie since more people have seen that, it's more evident that Jack was a huge dick to his wife in the events of the movie, despite sacrificing himself to save her.
Please, if you have an abusive parent, then do us all a favor and call the cops. That way they can be able to arrest that son of a bitch, and they can send you to a more loving, caring family.
To me, the hotel itself is a metaphor for the trapped, isolated feelings of being in an abusive relationship.
What movie did we watch? Did we watch both Shinings? Did you just pick the Lifetime version of The Shining?
Holy fucking shit, were you listening?
What did I say? Pay attention in school!
She said that to her, the hotel was a metaphor that being in an abusive relationship can make you feel trapped in your own personal hell. And since you yourself said that there's malevolent spirits in the hotel, that could represent the feeling of thinking everyone is out to get you. You legit just proved her point further.
In half a mile, go right. And 2 miles, go left.
Hotel and Jack's abuse are Wendy's own personal prison. Stephen King...
No, they're not! No, they're not!
King has actually criticized Stanley Kubrick for Wendy's on-screen character. He said she's one of the most misogynistic characters ever put on film. She's basically just there to scream and be stupid, and that's not the woman that I wrote about. A lot of...
King has criticized that version of the that movie since it came out. He even went and produced his own version of The Shining, which, by the way, sucked ass. It starred that cocksucker from fucking Wings. He has always hated that version. And granted, it does stray very far from the book. Oh, by the way, just point of fact, King fucked his own versions ending up. It's just, God, King's hated that for years.
You're a special brand of fucktard, aren't ya?
Come on, dude. It's the holiday season. The most wonderful time of the year. Please stop with the vulgarity. I mean, like, it's not nice, man. Especially in this time of the year when, you know, Santa Claus can see you when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake. You don't want coal for Christmas, do you, naughty boy?
If you were even paying attention, which it evidently is the contrary, Lacey said that Stephen King criticized Wendy for being a weak and shallow character that was only meant to scream and be stupid. And Lacey then went on to say that Wendy was nothing like King described her as, thus, in her mind, negating his critique. Also, let her finish talking, you shitbag!
What the fuck is it? If you're gonna be insulting people, then at least insult people that make sense. My god.
Film critics also agree that Wendy's really unpalatable, and I even read a few people who said they were rooting for Jack to kill her. What? Yeah, she screams a lot, but screaming doesn't make you stupid.
No, being stupid does. And if you look at Jack Nicholson's and Shelley Duvall's careers after The Shining, Jack is still Oscar-worthy, and Shelley Duvall can't get booked at a local playhouse. Why? Well, on the Shining DVD, check out a documentary that's on there. It's a behind-the-scenes look. And you will see Shelley Duvall being the most unprofessional fucking bitch. Why Kruick didn't fire her, I don't know. It's really easy for her to act stupid. Why? Because she is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I just have one thing to say. What the fuck does this add to the video?
Well, you can't subtract it from a video, I know that. I suck in math.
Carrie is another favorite of mine. Again, we have an abusive relationship, this time between a girl and her religiously fanatical mother. Her mom abuses her for becoming interested in boys and getting her period. In the famous locker scene, Carrie's schoolmates...
Yes, but her mom is supposed to be the villain.
Which was what she is driving at, you fucking idiot! And look at that, another argument you added onto. You're bad at this.
That's it. You got detention, young man. No, wait. You are suspended for No, fuck that. You're expelled because you're bad at this.
Also humiliate her for starting her period. But then, Carrie rises up and she exacts her revenge using her newfound powers of womanhood. Stephen King's...
She didn't use her newfound powers of womanhood, you dumb, stupid, four-eyed fucking silicone bitch!
Hey, listen, tough guy. I told Sloth Boy to stop swearing or else he'll be getting cold for Christmas. I don't want the same thing happening to you.
Jesus Christ, I'm not sure who's being punished more by this video, me or your damn push-up bra. She uses her powers of telekinesis to kill everyone.
Yes, she does. And you know what killing everyone is? A form of revenge.
I thought it was just you becoming a crazy-ass lunatic and shooting people. I didn't know that. I think I need to watch the news some more.
And if Lacey's really wearing a push-up bra, I think you're punishing me, because I want to see some of that. Fucking selfish thing, bastard.
Just watch porn, man. Or Rule 34. The internet is unlimited to how much porn there is.
Said Carrie is largely about how women find their own channels of power, but also what men fear about women's sexuality. The book is, in its more adult implications, an uneasy masculine shrinking from a future of female equality. So King...
You do know that when King wrote Danse Macabre, he was high as a kite and drunk as shit. You do know that.
It doesn't matter. When writing a book or doing any other form of entertainment, what matters in the end is what the audience thinks. And if that's what she interprets the book as, then let it be.
But what about Kevin Smith? He was high as a kite when he made fucking Cop Out, and that movie was a piece of shit. So technically, drugs are bad, and drinking is also bad. Don't do them, kids.
It carries also a tale of women fearing each other's strengths. Notice that it's all women who are Carrie's main nemesis. Every single one of them tries to change who she is, except for one woman. And probably not coincidentally, she's the only one who survives at the end. Lastly is Rosemary's Baby in 1968. Rosemary's Baby is arguably Roman Polanski's greatest masterpiece, which is painfully ironic because he pled guilty to drugging and raping a 13-year-old and then fled for asylum in France. In the story, unbeknownst to Rosemary, her husband and their neighbors arrange for her to be raped and to carry Satan's child. And while her world starts going awry after all of this happens, she's made to believe that she's the one going crazy. Rosemary's Baby remains a relevant metaphor for the slow erosion of reproductive rights that are happening in the US right now. But instead of
I haven't watched the movie Rosemary's Baby. I did read a good chunk of the book, and again, Lacey, no.
Wait, you've only read a chunk of the book, not all of it. Not even seen the movie, and yet you still say she's wrong. Christ in hell, you're a frustrating sack of shit.
I know, Google's a family-friendly place and it's helpful, am I right? You could pretty much look up anything at all.
As Rosemary's body becomes a vessel for everyone else's use, you're reminded of how your own choices are slowly being taken away as well. So in these stories, all the protagonists are white ladies, and this also sort of illustrates some of the representation problems that have plagued film history.
Oh, yes, because every single movie must represent the lesbian Eskimo population. That is an argument that I am so fucking sick and tired of, that, oh, well, your movie has a white male lead. Well, yeah, that's who I cast. It was the best actor I could get. Well, why can't you? Fuck you! Why in the fuck should writers of movies or books or television shows be forced to fucking make sure they get every single goddamn demographic and every single goddamn group of people represented in a movie? That isn't fucking reality!
She never fucking said that directors need to appeal to every demographic.
Let me pause for a minute so I can be dramatic about what I am going to say.
She said that all the protagonists being white women had something to do with non-white women being pushed to the wayside!
Let me talk so extremely fast, it sounds like I'm angry because that's how we do it!
Nearly as much, and that is compounded for women who are not white. Something to keep in mind. Alright, babes, if you have any...
And maybe it's because women suck at acting?
Kate Beckinsale, Julie Andrews, Scarlett Johansson, fucking Meryl Streep. There, you suck. Now go die in a hole.
Oh, I'm trying.
Nothing really happens. Yeah, I really don't have to explain what's wrong with this video, do I? Nah, I really don't. Final thoughts? I swear it's a total coincidence that I commented on an MRA right after a rant on men's rights. Anyways, thanks for watching. Slothboy over and out.
Holy shit, I finally ended the video and it's not halfway through the video. Nice. It's a Christmas miracle. Anyways, my final thoughts are this commentary was bad and I did not like it.
Yeah, okay, fuck this stupid place. I'm lost. How hard is it to find Raven when there's like 5 roads in this entire place? I mean, I can't tell that fjord from that fjord, whatever the fuck that word is.
Oh, hi, person I've never met before. Is it possible for me to take you where nobody will see us round the back of this fjord and get a sizable amount of vagina?
Raven, why the fuck did you have to move to Iceland? You dick.
Scarlet? Is that you?
No, it's Realm Wars in a gothic swimsuit. Who the f do you think it is?
Finally. There you are. How can such a small country be this big?
Oh, that's easy. You see, it's because... the country's able to slip into a dimension that...
Okay, look, it's been...
Don't interrupt Barry the chocolate teapot. I was hoping he was about to slip into something more comfortable.
Oh, okay, fine. It has been a bit too long, and I've missed a lot.
Oh, I know it's long. Very, very, very long.
So, I guess I gotta start looking for maybe something on music or video games or...
No. There's something for you right here. As the queen anime of the CC, I think it's time that you tackle some of the weebs.
Human flesh versus suit of armor in a rugby tackle? Ouch!
Well then, if I have to go against the weebs, I'm gonna go straight for the jugular on this one.
Silly Mrs. Irra, that's not how you spell jugs.
Oh, so you mean...
Yep, it's time I tackle the form. Gaijin.
This intro's too light-hearted. Let's make it darker. Who's the guy in Automale that's really quite bizarre? VITLEYSINGU. Nailed it.
Golden dot cleared. This is Mrs. Raven back once again.
Raven got back.
So yes, I have been gone for so long. Blame it on a busy and terrible semester, and also I was traveling with a friend who is a loser. So while the summer was starting, I was in Ireland and Iceland. Yeah, Iceland. I went there. Yeah, Iceland. I went there.
So did I. I wasn't impressed.
So I didn't really have time to work on commentaries, and I know this video was made back in April, but I have seen no one talk about this, and honestly, this was something that I really wanted to tackle. Because man, if there's one thing I really want to talk about, it's...
tampons?
Weeaboos.
Next best thing.
So a while back, one of my friends linked me to this video that was by none other than Gaijin Goomba, a channel that I've mainly only heard of and not really watched myself.
Huh. I feel like I've come across that guy before.
Okay, so you don't like Moe. Great, fantastic. Why is it horrible? At least with people like Gaijin Goomba, I can get an honest-to-God reason why he doesn't like Moe.
But didn't you hear that Gaijin Goomba was QQ'd by Hideki Kamiya before getting blocked by him? Someone allegedly did a no-no, so it would be prudent to disregard everything they said since they're such scum.
Wow, did I even hit puberty yet?
But, for me, I've been dabbling in a lot of anime content as of late. I mean, I talked about what it means to be otaku, hikikomori, talking about fan service, so I figured... let's talk about the one thing that both of us are called on a constant basis.
Tampons?
Weeaboo.
Next best thing.
Now, I know this is mainly going to be a potshot point, and that's pretty bad to open up on, but not deserving of being called a weeaboo. Your name is Gaijin. Your overall channel motif is centered around a very telling Japanese theme. Most of your videos are about Japanese media, whether it be anime or video games. In fact, out of the last 30 videos you have made, 2/3 of them are about Japanese media in some way. And that's just at a glance. Your character persona is a Goomba dressed up with a very distinct and unmistakable
Danger.
It's not really hard to slap the weeaboo label on you.
This skip card makes me feel the wrong kind of nostalgia. Here, let's change it slightly. Let's
kind of define what it is. So my definition is basically someone who wishes to abandon their cultural identity in favor of a Japanese identity, with tendencies including thinking that Japan is the best country in the world and massive great glorification.
Hashtag Nihongo Master Race.
While weeaboo, yes, has a set definition, it is also used jokingly. And that's the huge word here. Joke. It's the same thing with saying you like some media with anthropomorphic characters and suddenly everyone's calling you a furry. People know that you're not actually a furry. The only way you'd actually be a furry is that if you yourself said that. But that's the joke of it.
Ha! Try telling that to the bearer of the divine posterior.
I have this friend who's another YouTuber. You guys might know him. He's Joey the Anime Man.
Best superhero ever.
It's to a point that I don't even think the people who call weeaboos what they are even understand what it is anymore.
You do know that one of the stereotypes of a weeaboo are people who try so hard to deflect that they're not weeaboos, right? By saying that they're only otakus and that people don't really know what weeaboo means.
So if I was to call you a furry...
It actually feels on the same insult level of autism, and I hate to drudge that back up, but I mean...
Oh, really? Being called a weeaboo is on the same level as being called autistic?
Yep, it's the level right between Big Boo's Mansion, TikTok Clock, and Waluigi's Happy Fun Times Bordello.
When I originally conceived of this video, I found your content by looking for pictures of stereotypical weeaboos, and there weren't any.
Are you really sure about that? Either you're lying, or you really didn't search hard enough.
One of my favorite animes of all time, which most people wouldn't even classify as an anime, is
La Blue Girl Returns.
Oh yes, those people who call me weeaboo don't know what they're saying because I watch a classy anime that most people haven't heard.
Damn right, it's the classiest of tentacles.
You're attracted enough that you've spent videos talking about it. That's like me saying that I'm not really into anime when I use a fat fucking suit of armor from One Leg, One Arm Boy and his brother, the Child Tin Man, the anime.
Oh, I get it. The death metal sardine can wasn't from Full Metal Jacket. No. He was from Bible Black.
I really don't like moe, which is the whole topic of the other video that we did together.
Yeah.
Like, I respect the ever-loving crap out of One Piece, Attack on Titan, and Kill la Kill, and a lot of other popular shows, but I just am not that big a fan of one. Like, my top 5 anime, with no particular order, are Rurouni Kenshin, Samurai 7, Azumanga Daioh, Oshiete Gakuko-chan, really like that one, and Genshiken. And if you know all of those...
Kill yourself! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Huh, that's pretty sound advice, actually.
You're way more than a casual if that's what your channel's about. Holy crap, hashtag cognitive dissonance. That's like Ryan saying, oh, I'm just a commentary casual. But he has dedicated his channel to commentaries. He is, by all definition, a commentary weeaboo. A CC-aboo.
Why are you showing me this boring normal video clip?
J'ai rien à dire, je suis une poupée tire, j'ai juste à sourire. Oh, t'es bonne, moi, tu me plais bien sûr, tout est simple, ma clé pastèque.
Also, I know it sounds like I am skipping in between points to interject a lot.
Nah, what gave it away? The part where the word skip was on screen, or the part where a piano comes out of nowhere and kills me? Wait, I don't remember that. It's okay, guys. It was just a harpsichord.
But the problem is that with both of them, especially Aki, they don't often end a sentence, so their points ramble on.
That was the worst Led Zeppelin cover I've heard in my entire life. I hope you like training. Like, religiously.
We kind of don't care because by just blurting that out, you don't matter.
You know what I am really tired of people saying?
Bros before hoes?
Let's get some guidelines clear, just for anyone that's watching this. If you absolutely don't care, then here's what you can do when making a video on the topic. Step 1. Clean my toilet. I can't say that I don't care about this video or about this topic because I
lost my vocal cords in a tragic gardening accident.
Trop réaliste quand je remplisse les regards deviennent malsains. Je sais que si les mal c'est le grand carnaval des yeux, on me déballe.
In fact, the greatest compliment I ever received from anyone in Japan. It actually came from the math teacher at the school that I worked at, Tani Sensei. This was at Kimono Koko, Kimono High School. Look it up if you think I'm lying, it's real.
Plot twist, it's a mimetic hazard.
And I remember I was working on just my little laptop that had no disk drive.
My little laptop, my little laptop. Ah.
And he was talking about it, and I said, what did I say? It was like, Totemo benri na dakedo, shoto fuben na. CD drive ga inai desu kara. Or, not inai, just 9 dakara. And he stopped, and he looked at me, and it was just this weird quietness. And then he said,
where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
And for those of you that don't speak Japanese, that means
kill yourself! Oh yeah! 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 Yeah!
Again, very sound advice.
Great story, but didn't you say that you called yourself Gaijin for a reason?
Please sit down and stop erecting strawman arguments. Ha, erecting. He clearly said this.
This is a room in which I shit and wash my balls.
Now please, do your research, your homework, and your curiously attractive cousin. But not necessarily in that order.
You said it's because you will never be accepted as an equal by them. Yet here you are saying that they themselves, and by they you mean
Kanye West.
You know, Gaijin, I'm beginning to really understand why my friends tend to not like you, and it really doesn't have much to do with you being into Japanese media. In fact, one of the people who I know is the most vocal about not liking you is a big weeb himself for John G's adventure that is not orthodox in the slightest.
You thought it was a Chaos Key-esque pandering barely informed anime reference, but it was actually me!
John Cena! But will he be able to take the belt from the mightiest champion in WWE history? C'est la mascotte, tout le monde la connaît, nous fait bon. Elle nous fait bon. Bon quoi? La question est complète. Bon public, bandeau de pirates, bon billes en Afrique. Mais je vous l'ai dit qu'un jour aussi, moi je serai bien.
Because I will put you in the metaphorical ground.
Metaphorical ground.
So you're desensitized to it, but not enough to shit on someone if they dare call you that in public.
Well, he does need to go to the bathroom so badly, and public toilets with entry fees are bullshit anyway. So can you really blame him for wanting to shit on people?
It's like, okay, so you know how people are like, I spent 12 years in doctor college.
Doctor college, doctor college! Doctor college, doctor college, doctor college! Doctor college, doctor college, doctor college! Oh, doctor college!
I guess it doesn't matter because I don't care anymore.
And so I lie on the floor and wait to wake from this nightmare, but I find that I am still here.
Oh, he's on the floor? What can I do with someone whose pert, supple body is lying sprawled on the floor that will be against their will and leave them feeling significantly worse off in the end? I got it! There, what a wonderful makeover!
Like we've both already said, it doesn't matter because people are going to be doing it anyway. But I just don't care. Your argument is invalid.
If he says that he doesn't care, one more time, I am going to
gamble on to aid him. But Master, what if something happens to you? I'll take the Triforce of MSG to protect me. If you don't hear from me in a month, send Captain Dickhead. Krapple!
Cease your petulant, whining, foolish hobbit! The Triforce of Artificial Flavorings has held the near foreseeable future to ransom, unless it can guarantee the scary genie will return with not a single blemish on his entire body!
Enough! My ship sails in the morning. I wonder who's for dinner.
Oh boy, I'm so hungry. I could eat my grandma's vagina.
And I just don't care.
Motherfucker!
Wait, this isn't the Playboy channel!
Top story tonight, a volcano that no one can pronounce has erupted again in Iceland, causing major air traffic jams for commentaries. So far, most of Western Scandinavia, the Low Countries, and the British Isles are covered with ash, so sucks to be you, Akraloth.
Wait, did you just say...
Akraloth.
Akraloth?
Akraloth. The ash storm may spread across the Atlantic to the furthest reaches of Arctic Canada, where David will surely be affected if he isn't already dead.
Oh, take that picture down! You can clearly see his corkscrew penis! This is a family Playboy channel!
Up next,
masturbation. Are you getting your 5 a day?
And finally, is Ryan Rhino Mills polluting the current youth? Our findings may surprise you.
That unfortunately has been... Well, first off, just where it derived from doesn't even make any sense, let alone even today, you know, it doesn't make any sense. So
it came from a comic that had nothing to do with Japan or anime or anything.
Exactly, yeah. It came from a comic that was completely irrelevant, and even to this day, you know, we gave it a definition, and even that didn't stick.
Both of you are wrong. And good, because this means I get to go into the etymology of the word weeaboo. The antecedent of the word was
Ah, that explains quite a lot about Gaijin Goomba's outrage.
By then, since the word had been so overly abused, moderators made a word filter that replaced the word with
attractive and successful African Americans.
It's like what I had mentioned earlier. It's basically the autism term for anyone who likes Japan. It's just that insensitive, that unfeeling, that unthinking.
Oh my god.
Let me.
No.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Sacred excrement.
No.
Yes.
I want to say my point on this for right now because let me explain, Gaijin, why it's not like using autism as an insult. Here's the deal. Autism is a neurodevelopment disorder that people cannot help having. It's a real issue that people are born with having and affects a lot of people.
But didn't you say this earlier?
Vagina!
Hypocrite.
Maybe they're just joking or saying it because they know it gets under your skin. Which, once again, that obviously worked here. This video is the corpus delicti.
Please could you readjust your setup? Your microphone just picked up your massive throbbing member bashing against the underside of the table. Stop thinking about Lutefisk!
Because it doesn't mean anything anymore. It never did mean anything, and, you know, it's pointless now.
And yet, here we all are.
Born to be kings, we're the princes of the universe.
Throughout the video, he's doing things that are pretty stereotypical of weeaboos. I felt his use of Japanese in the video, his story about being accepted, his knowledge of obscure anime, and so on, was all bragging in a sense. But then on the other hand, he doesn't care and the haters' arguments are invalid. Look, Gaijin, You can either boast about your aptitude, or you cannot care about being called a weeaboo, because it's obvious that you're only boasting as a reaction. So you either do care, or you don't. Pick one. You can't be doing both.
Yes, you can. Have you ever tried cloning yourself? Hot, steamy, self-cessed.
And as for Aki, let me say I did go to her channel and watched a bit.
Wait, who was that?
Aki.
Aki?
Aki.
Aki!
Akraloth.
Well, that's all I have to say, and I think that wraps up this commentary nicely.
No, I can still see the air getting in. Here, let me wrap it up in cling film.
Feels good to get back into the swing of it. Until next time, this has been Mr. Raven saying bless, adios, and
Is it safe to say Sonic is good again?
Yes! Yes, it is safe that Sonic is good again! I mean, ever since Sonic 06, after Sonic 06, then yes, Sonic is good again. I mean, my god, why would you ask something as stupid as that, you biased, ignorant prick?
Seems like the last 2 years have seen numerous fun titles starring the Hedgehog. It's almost enough to make you forget about Werehogs and that time Sonic tried LARPing.
Pause for dramatic effect. Oh, really? Oh, man. Being the oblivious Sonic tard that I am, I can totally see where this is going, and I know for a fact, just like IGN's opinions, god, fucking biased pricks, that I know that later in this review is going to be complete utter crap. Oh, and what the hell is LARPing? Is it, lasagna ass raping punks? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna describe you, IGN. Some lasagna ass raping punks. God!
He's like the Mickey Rourke of video games. Sure, it looked like he was totally dead for a while, but now he's back, and we're ready to love him again.
Okay, so let me see if I got this right. So you're basically saying that now we get to love Sonic again, all because he made some decent Sonic games. Well, hey! Think about this. What if the next Sonic game sucks? Does that mean that you and every other Sonic hater out there is going to hate on Sonic even more? Because if you do, I will fucking stab you because you are making fun of my masturbation icon. You.
So how does Sega explain two Sonics? With time paradoxes, of course. A big purple monster thing steals all of Sonic's friends and dumps him into limbo, where he meets his past self.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold it there, buddy. You forgot to mention about the fact that Eggman uses the time meter to erase certain parts of Sonic's past just to defeat him. I mean, how the hell could you miss that out? I don't care if I'm spoiling the game for millions of people that haven't bought the game and played it. I don't give a damn. In a video game review, you should add these things just to elaborate on certain crap. God damn. God, you're so biased.
In order to restore time and space, the Sonics have to relive moments from their past and run really, really fast, because that fixes time somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna randomly bring this up for no apparent reason, but for the record, I just want to say, yeah, I didn't get this either.
The entire game is an homage to the franchise, full of in-jokes, familiar locales, and characters. I don't want to spoil the story too much, but if you ever thought, I wish my Sonic game had 100% more Tails the Fox in it, then you're in luck.
You know, this begs the question, why the hell would you bring up the fact that there are two Tails in this game when they have nothing to do with this review and you don't play as them? You know what? Screw Tails. I hate Tails. Tails is the worst character ever, and Shadow for the freaking win. Screw you guys. I hate Tails. Shadow's awesome. And even so, what the hell does that even mean? I mean, is it a good point? Is it a bad point? I don't get it. What the hell is that supposed to mean, you biased, ignorant bastard?
Everything in Sonic Generations looks good while you're in motion. Like a racing game, it's designed to be sped past quickly.
Wait, what? What? What the hell? No! No! Sonic Generations is not a racing game. It is a platformer. No. You don't understand, man. You don't fucking understand. No. That's a platform. This is a racer. platformer, racer, platformer, racer, platformer, racer, racer, platformer, racer, platformer, platformer, racer, Regis Kelly, Michael Jordan, platformer, racer, blah, 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 blah. God, Sonic is a platformer, not a racer. Even though you clearly said that it was like a racing game, which basically implies that you were comparing some aspects of Sonic Generations to a racing game, but what do I know? I'm just some oblivious Sonic fan that doesn't know fucking similes when I fucking hear them. God!
The layered backgrounds and vistas are nice, but this isn't a game to stop and admire the textures. And if you love Sonic's modern, vocal-fueled soundtrack, why? The new arrangements for the game's iconic tracks are awesome, but I'm most grateful that the game lets you change songs in the levels. There are only so many times you can hear City Escape before you want to kill yourself.
Hey, fuck you, IGN! How dare you have a different opinion about songs that I like? And for that matter, don't you be talking shit about my City Escape. I like City Escape. And if you don't like it, why'd you listen to your own goddamn advice, you biased, ignorant bastard, and fucking change the music?
Both types of levels are fun, and your preference will likely depend on the year you were born, and if you even remember Sonic before he could spin dash.
Yeah, so what, man? I play Modern Sonic first, yet I still like both Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic. God, that was a really horrible point, you ignorant bitch!
The old school platforming and the more modern, almost racing game levels fit together nicely.
What did I just tell you? Sonic is a platformer, not a racer! God, you're so retarded! God, man, ugh!
Though there are still the occasional moments of clunky controls that can stop the action dead.
Okay, that's cool, alright, that's understandable. What the fuck? No, play that again! What? You boosted into a wall! Why would you do that? Why? No, I am going to lecture about this. I don't care if I stuttered through this lecture, but I am going to lecture about this just to prove my point! No! Why would you boost into a wall and then accuse the game for your utter stupidity? Why would you do that? Because in the gameplay that you're clearly showing us, it clearly shows to us that it is your fault and not the game's. Again, I ask you, why in God's name would you go ahead and just accuse the game for your mistakes? I mean, what are you thinking? Is this your first time playing a Sonic game? And I can clearly beat you in a Sonic game if I was 2 years old! I mean, really? Really now? Why are you such a loser? You have no idea how awesome this game is! This is awesome! And you just have to go ahead and just frame this game for your stupidity! No! This game is awesome and you know it! Stop making these stupid-ass mistakes! And then blaming the game for your stupidity! This is the reason why I despise every single one of you assholes at IGN for a reason! Because you do not know awesomeness when you see it! You all can just go suck it! You all can just suck it, you losers! You losers, you biased, ignorant bastards at IGN! You all can just suck it, and you can just deal with the awesomeness that is Sonic Generations! Prussia!
There are also challenge missions for each world that mix up the gameplay. Most are cool, but a few of them, usually the ones starring Sonic's dumb friends, are annoying. Thankfully, they're almost completely optional, so you can just play the good ones.
You inconsiderate bitch! No, Sonic's friends are not stupid! Have you ever seen Tails? And Knuckles? And Amy? And Big? And Shadow? And Silver? And Vector? And Espio? And Charmy? And Blaze? And every other one of Sonic's friends in previous Sonic games, they were really helpful! And here you are, saying that they're annoying and stupid! God! Yo, fuck you, man! Fuck you! I mean, if you're gonna be making fun of Sonic's friends, then You're a bully jerk! Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, you know what? You could just go ahead and just make fun of Cream because I hate her. She's the most annoying character. But everyone else, quit being such a bully jerk to the rest of Sonic's friends! Gah!
Sonic Generations is a love letter to the Blue Blur, a Sonic game for Sonic fans. It seems like Team Sonic finally listened to the fanbase and took everything that didn't suck about the last 2 decades of Sonic and put it in one game. The levels are great, the action is mostly tight, and the nostalgia is at its max. For more on Sonic Generations, spin dash to IGN.com.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sighing really angrily. I just came over Sonic. Anyway, god damn it, IGN! You just can't lay off my Sonic the Hedgehog, can you? You just cannot stop making fun of my lover. God, IGN! God, how ignorant and biased could you possibly be? God, man. God. I'm so mad at you. Okay, now the score was good. I mean, I'll give it that. I mean, an 8.5 out of 10. That's pretty good. But your complaints? That they made no sense. They were bullcrap. I mean, especially when you just ran into the wall. I'm gonna play this clip again. Yep, I'm gonna play this clip again. This show just how stupid you are. This is how stupid you really are. Portia! God! I mean, you know what? I wonder what this reminds me of. Oh yeah, I remember. This reminds me of your Sonic Unleashed review. Yeah, even though you did the review 3 years ago, I'm gonna bleed the oblivious retarded Sonic tard and bring it up again. Because I just can't get over crap. I'm still holding a grudge about it. Yeah, I'm so pissed about that. Why would you do a bad review on Sonic Unleashed? But then again, that has nothing to do with Sonic Unleashed. This is about Sonic Generations and how you did a horrible review on it, even though you gave it an 8.5 out of 10. God, man, you can just not lay off my lover. Stop it, IGN. Stop it. Can we just have just one review? Just one review where you're not bullying and picking on Sonic the Hedgehog? Can you? Can you? Please. God, man. God. I am still complaining about a really positive review on one of my favorite Sonic games, yet I'm complaining about your complaints. God! Ugh! Screw you, IGN, you biased, ignorant, bully-jerking bastards! God! You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this crap. I am done with IGN. IGN is the worst piece of crap reviewers ever. I am sounding really mad right now. I am mad. Good. Anyway, I'm done. This has been a commentary. I'll see you next time. Good.
Well, based on the wins that I'm hearing from the commentary community,
She's dead.
oh god. It's one thing to record with your camera, but my god, this quality is bad. What's worse is that it's like this throughout the whole video, for his avatar, for the video he's commentating on, everything. You seriously don't know how to edit?
Finally, something interesting. It's showtime.
Screw this, we're skipping this intro.
You look so dumb right now.
Hello, this is Cupid Hedgehog.
Oh, and look at that, he's using the recolor as his avatar. Wait, why commentate on a troll if you know if he's a troll?
Just hold on. Here's the reason. He did a commentary on Rocky Hammer 18. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck with the intro? That intro is just horrible.
Well, what do you expect? It has a song from Slightly Overcooked Toast. Everything he does is supposed to sound ridiculous.
But what, if I didn't know who Slightly Overcooked Toast was, I would probably say,
Who the fuck is that?
Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is the worst gem ever.
I'm sorry for bringing up the same point again this early, but...
fuck that.
Honestly, this right here proves just how unserious this video is. I seriously not realize how much of a waste of time this video is.
I don't know. You commentated on it.
Game Sonic the Hedgehog, all you do is run and jump on things. That's the same exact thing as Mario.
Are you gonna explain the story?
Story? There wasn't a story at the time. They were more focused on gameplay.
Objection! 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 Objection!
Dude, if this is the route you're gonna take for commentaries, then I honestly think it's time you retire, because you're gonna head down the same road as Dustin Miller. Commentating on obvious trolls and really old videos is just wasting your viewers' time. They're not gonna watch this. And it doesn't help that the quality is awful and that your arguments are crap.
Hey guys, what is up? DirtBikeRedden here, back with another commentary. Say, remember about a month ago when I announced that I was going to be using Rainbow Dash as my avatar? Well, apparently some faggot named Blue Flame 3500 stole my fucking avatar!
Blue Flame is my the best shut your mouth, you horse kisser.
But you guys aren't going to give two shits because you'll be too busy typing your hate comments in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, this is Rational Orion here.
Now you have my permission to be pissed at me for doing a commentary on the Orion broadcast.
Wait, why would you invite negative feedback? Isn't that dumb?
And you know what? I am completely fine with that.
Hello, this is Rational Orion here with a commentary on one defiant motherfucker.
Orion, watch your frickin' mouth, you frickin' frick.
Known on YouTube as DertBikeRedden, however that's pronounced, who decided to make a video on one of my Facebook pages after that main bandwagon ended. It better not start up again, because I'm through arguing with these motherfuckers.
One, it's pronounced da-turfy. Da-turfy.
Actually, it's poor, if, fee.
And two, just because you're dropping the F-bomb and cussing someone out, that doesn't automatically make you an intimidating person. Well, apparently some faggot named Blue Flame 3500 stole my fucking avatar!
The same can be said to you.
I will not be nice, but I don't care, and I am using Predator as my avatar.
Did you not just hear what Popo said about watching your fucking mouth?
Oh, you mean that pussy?
I will fucking hurt you.
Orion, there is no coded message there. He's saying that you don't learn, and it's quite obvious that you don't learn, because you want this bandwagon to stop when you're making videos like this!
Terry, put your jacket on, it's cold out.
Translation. No one is allowed to criticize him anymore.
You must also promise... Or, it means that I'm sick and tired of arguing with you.
Or, it means... potato.
And two, if you're so sick and tired of arguing with your critics, then why don't you ignore them? You do realize that you have the option not to make a commentary on your critics, right?
But you're making a video on Orion. Doesn't that mean you're gay?
If you comply, I will take down my
underwear. You would say that, Popo. What is that supposed to mean? You know exactly what that means. You too, skunk. What the hell did you just call me? You freaking potato muffus! Okay. Now the gloves are fucking off. You wanna fight? Come at me, bro! I'll fight you on the side of the street.
Hey guys, today I'm gonna make a very serious rant and response video to the Jerry Springer Show and how they basically made fun of the bronies, kinda like Howard Stern and College Humor, and how I took those videos very seriously. First of all, I don't appreciate Jerry Springer going ahead and making fun of our race, especially dragging the audience to go ahead and clap at us, not with us, because we're bronies, and they think we're freaks of nature, okay? We love and tolerate My Little Pony, so if anybody thinks we're freaks because we love an 8-year-old girl show and we're obsessed with it, you people can just get the fuck off! Now! Second of all, Rainbow Dash is not a unicorn, or an alicorn, or corn nuts, or cream corn, or whatever corn you can think of, okay? Rainbow Dash is a Pegasus, and why did she respond to Jerry Springer when she was called a brony? She's a Pegasister, Jerry! You should remember that! And also, she kinda looks like a fucking prostitute. She looks middle-aged, she has piercings on her face, and she wears a skimpy little outfit that's supposed to represent Rainbow Dash. I mean, what the fuck? And then you got this gay mustachioed motherfucker who goes ahead and portrays himself as Pinkie Pie, even though half of his costume is black and half of his hair is black. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, seriously, this guy's supposed to be a brony? Oh man, this show was so not staged over the past couple of decades. My God. Jerry, if I see you again, I am gonna go ahead and burn your fucking house. I don't care what it says about love and tolerate. I'm going to burn your house, and I hope that Cincinnati PD sends you to the city jail. You sick motherfucker!
I'm not going to do much of a big intro for this. All you know is it's the guy who did the video on Gingers Do Have Souls. Look it up. He's apologising for slavery, so we're just going to take a look through and take the piss out of the fucker. Enjoy!
Did I mention I'm so immature I can't take swearing? 'Cause I am.
Dear black people of the world, I know I'm not white.
Well then, what the fuck are you? Because gingers are not a race. It's a fucking hair colour.
Copper Cam is a retard that doesn't know that ginger isn't a race. Don't we all have our problems?
Okay, I'm a ginger. I know I'm a ginger, okay?
Okay, people, so apparently, whatever you have on your face, your hair, apparently that's a race. So now I should be saying, I know I'm a brunette, okay? I know I have tits, okay? I know I have a vagina, okay? It doesn't make me white or black.
I stalk you in the shower every night, so I know that.
But I'm a redhead. But I have white people in my blood.
Really, I wouldn't have guessed. I thought you would have had crocodile in your blood or something.
I take offense to that. I have crocodile in my blood. And I also have gay people in my blood.
I have white parents, okay? And I think I can speak for everyone.
No, you can't, because you're a fucking idiot. I'd rather have a decent, clever human being speaking for me, thank you very much.
What's with these spur of insults? Sure, he's a retarded fag who thinks ginger is a race. But people make mistakes with races all the time. I used to think gay was a race. But now I know it's not. Therefore, I'm not biracial.
When I say that we're sorry for slavery.
Oh boy, I wonder when that hasn't been said before. It only took us centuries to apologize for slavery, which was done centuries ago.
Yes, because slavery was smaller than my dick, and time erased it.
When we didn't have electricity, and before I was born. In fact, if you're going to apologize for slavery, apologize to the ones that have been enslaved. Because I doubt most of these black people nowadays can go in slavery. I doubt anybody can, unless they were brought up in some kind of fucked up cult. So, You're actually apologising to the wrong people. I'm not being racist or anything, but the fact you're apologising for something that happened centuries ago to people who haven't been enslaved is kind of irrelevant.
And that they may not have meant it, but...
I'm sorry, what? Did you just say we may not have men tits? Men tits! What the hell? Pronounce better!
Every time I hear him say that, no matter how hard I try, I hear men tits.
They really fucked some shit up!
How dare people make mistakes! How dare the centuries past be so primitive!
Why would you go and enslave another race? We are all human beings!
Yeah, and you're not one of them, it seems. Because according to South Park, you don't have a soul!
About right here is where I wanted to do this stupid commentary. All she's been doing is making good points and being funny at the same time. I got jealous since I can't do that.
Black people, I love you. And I know it's not right. I know it's not right. I know it's not right. And you know, I'm a ginger and proud of it, just like you're all proud to be black. White people should not have ever done that!
Well, it's not like we have time machines to go back into the past and say, hey, you're enslaving black people, it's not right, don't do it, so...
I thought we did.
I'm not saying not to forget about it, I'm just saying the fact that you're crying and apologising over it to people who haven't been enslaved or haven't experienced it is pretty much irrelevant and stupid.
Coppercat is irrelevant and stupid.
They fuck with all of us! We're all in the same boat! We are all in the same boat! We're all in the same boat. Because we all know what it's like to be hated on by white people.
Again, with the racism and the girl. Racism can go both ways, you know. It just doesn't go for black people, it could go for white people, so be careful when you're trying to clump all the white people together as jackasses.
I must correct you right there. It's jackass, not jackass.
I'm a ginger and I'm proud of it. I hope you're all having a good Martin Luther King Day. I love you all. And to all the fucking trolls and haters out there, fuck! Fuck you all.
That is one big pile of shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if this video got more dislikes than likes. What? And you have more subscribers than me? Well, now I must go on a butthurt rage about it and play Sonic 06. Goodbye.
Today I am going to be doing a commentary on Lentertainment, and his commentary on my message to Chief Shadow. Now, I'm not doing this because I'm upset that he did a commentary on my video. I'm doing this to give him some constructive criticism, like all commentators should do. So, with that being said, let's take a look at this thing. Alright, about the intro. I think it's okay, but I think it would be a lot more better if you put in some Sonic music instead. Mainly something like Shadow the Hedgehog. That would be much better than the music that you're using now.
You know, I wasn't really planning to do a full-scale commentary on someone with all this college work I have to do, but passing up this opportunity is like passing a gold mine that's filled with gold.
I don't understand what you're saying. How is doing a commentary like passing a gold mine filled with gold? And I don't think that really makes any sense.
I have never seen someone fail so much as this guy. I mean, he has failed so much before, and we've all noticed this. We've all seen this. We've all noticed his failures.
That's not true, because I have over 200 subscribers. They are loyal fans of my commentaries. So how can you explain that?
But this adds to the fairness humongously. And you know what? I'm going to compare this to the Microsoft E3 conference, which was a shamble, because this is the exact same thing. It's a shambles.
Why are you comparing it to the Microsoft E3 conference? And how is the video that I did telling Chief Shadow to put his past behind him a shamble? Can you please explain that to me?
Wow. Anyway, I think we all know about Joshua 8428.
I think everyone should know about me because I have absolutely 100% dramatically improved in my commentary. I think everyone knows that.
We all know he's an idiot. We all know he's a recolor artist. We all know this and that.
Alrighty, I am sick of people calling me a recolor. That sprite is my original character. Someone made that for me. That just proves that I am not a recolor. Get that for your big skulls.
And now, he's back to his bitching ways again. Let's dive into this marvelous video.
I don't understand. Why are you doing a commentary on the video if you call it marvelous? Doesn't that mean that the video is good?
Hello YouTubers, this is Joshua8428 speaking.
And this is the point where you really should have turned over to watch another better commentator.
I don't understand. Are you trying to promote yourself in your own commentary? That makes no sense because we are watching your commentary. Can you... What does it mean? Are you just trying to promote yourself in a commentary that you're doing or something? I don't understand it really.
Alright, this is a message to Chief Shadow 1750. Okay. I think I know the reason now. I know the reason why you stopped making commentaries.
But here's a quick summary for you anyway. He got commentaries on his commentaries, he got butthurt and stopped making them and started hating on commentaries. Simples.
Yeah. What was that at the end? Are you trying to be a freaking doll or something? Why did you do that in the end? You shouldn't really do random stuff in your videos.
Because you hated them ever since that Ryan and Danny made a commentary on you. Okay, first off, that's a stupid reason why you hate commentaries. They were giving you constructive criticism. And secondly, they've made flaws themselves too.
Yes, they did mess up with their commentaries. I've messed up with my commentaries. But compare them to his commentaries, and they're works of art.
So what? So why are you so upset about them?
Because he's butthurt. That's why.
Why are you using the term bottom injured? That just sounds a bit childish using that word. Maybe in the next commentaries, you shouldn't really be using that word.
Oh yes, also, there's also another thing. Why is it that you won't even let go of that grudge? It's stupid of you to even have to hold that grudge against commentaries. I mean, really, seriously, it's stupid of you to even hold grudges on commentaries.
And it isn't stupid for you to hold grudges on people like Slap Happy Gamer or the Armored Cat, or maybe even me if you hold a grudge on me because I make fun of you so much because you're an idiot. It isn't wrong for you to hold grudges on us, because if it isn't, then you're sounding a lot like a hypocrite.
Okay, I just want to say the fact that I am not a hypocrite, so you don't call me a hypocrite. I had a grudge on Slap Happy Gamer because she hacked into my account. And I have gotten rid of that grudge. I have moved on from that. As for the Armored Cat, he made a joke, an offensive joke. And yes, I made a video about that. And then yes, a week later, when it all passed, I did make another video. But again, I have moved on from that. So you can't call me a hypocrite because I have moved on from that, okay? And yes, I know people are saying that, you know, about me messing about Irra and all that, but I am sure that we are both friends.
Here's one thing, here's an advice I can give you. Put your past behind you!
You know, I'd rather listen to Rebecca Black singing than Joshua8428 screaming.
Ugh!
Joshua, it must be hard for you to yank your tiny penis, but can you not do it in the middle of the video?
Why do you have to make a penis joke in the middle of your video? That's just being rather immature.
You're such a stupid, lazy, good-for-nothing recolor. And don't say I'm a hypocrite, because I am not a recolor.
You know, this would be the part where I'd be laughing my arse off for 5 whole minutes, but I had to watch this video first and then do this commentary. This was the part where I laughed so much I couldn't laugh anymore. This part has officially taken away my laughter.
I don't understand. How could, you know, a video take away someone's laughter? That makes no sense at all.
I may never be able to laugh again. Even if something is hilariously funny, I may not be able to laugh. Joshua, you are still a recolor. That thing there is still a recolor. And I don't care about your little sprite seat. Firstly, you didn't make that. Someone made that for you, so it's not officially yours.
Yes, it is! That is my sprite seat. Okay, so someone else made it for me because I am a lazy bum. But that's not the point. That sprite seat was made for me, so it's officially mine!
Secondly, you're still a recolor artist because again, you didn't make that sprite seat. And thirdly, that's a recolor of Silver the Hedgehog. It's not original. So you're still a recolor artist, and that's still a recolor.
That's not true! So you don't have the right to call me a recolor! I have proof to show that I am not a recolor! So take that and shove it up your backside! You stupid, lazy, good-for-nothing jerk!
Now, seriously, ugh. Also, no seriousness, dude. Others also kind of gave you constructive criticism along along with that commentary of yours. One commentary is not going to kill an entire franchise, like you said before.
I had no idea what he just said. All I heard was,
like you said before. Then maybe what you should do is listen in the commentaries. I know people say that I don't listen in commentaries, so I miss up facts. That's not true. I do listen in the commentaries, and anyone says otherwise is a liar and a jerk. There.
Ugh.
Joshua, here's a quick tip for you. When you're making a video, don't look at hentai while you're doing it.
So here's an advice for you. Get this thing off your chest and forget about everything. And if you can't...
What are you going to do to him? What if he doesn't take this off his chest? What are you going to do?
I might as well just yank it out of your brain, even if it makes you bleed.
Oh, noes!
I have no idea why you put that in there. That made no sense at all.
Ugh. Seriously, I have to get this off my chest, people.
You see, this is why you should masturbate in the shower. It's much easier to get off.
Why did you have to say that? That makes no sense. How is that irrelevant to the commentary?
I mean, this is stupid. This is even more stupid than you people keep saying that I'm not improving, which of course I am.
And of course, you're not going to explain how you are improving. Because, let me explain how you're not improving. You're still being hypocritical. You still have a ginormous ego. And you still don't listen to anyone in the commentaries or videos. And you still don't listen to constructive criticism. Those were 4 things I named in under a minute.
That's not true. I do listen to people in the comments, and I do listen to constructive criticism. And I'm a great commentator because I have over 200 subscribers, and that means that people must like what I do. And I've never actually did a commentary on a fail troll or a troll video. So there, you better get that through your head, and if you can't, I might as well just yank it into your brain, even if it makes you bleed.
That's even more stupid.
Like this video.
Ugh.
And release.
Alrighty, now that I got that off my chest, I'm about to say this.
I masturbate to Sonic hentai. That's not true.
Without further ado, this is Joshua E428 signing off.
And now it's time for the conclusion. This video is pure gold for us commentators. I have never ever found a video with so much fail that it's brilliant.
How can a video have so much fail that it actually becomes brilliant? That makes no sense.
I completely love this video. I love everything about this video. I love how much it fails. I love everything about this video.
If you love it so much, why don't you marry it? Oh, I'm so hilarious.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. You are now officially the biggest fucking moron on YouTube.
That's not true. I am not a moron. I give people constructive criticism in their commentaries. And I am not a moron. So get that through your thick skull.
With that being said, this is Entertainment signing out, and I'm out here. Peace all.
Alrighty, time for my final thoughts. Basically, in this commentary, you kind of come out as being a bit of a jerk. So maybe next time in your next commentary you should focus more on giving people constructive criticism. You know, like I do. And that way people won't hate you for making commentaries on them. Because you're sounding a lot like a big jerk bully for, you know, making all these sort of random statements. It makes you look like a bully. So maybe next time you should consider giving people constructive criticism instead. And I just want to say that I am not a recolor or a hypocrite. So there.
Hello, lads.
Oh, look at that sexy beast. I want to come over me.
This is Seck Boy speaking. This commentary is on a piss-poor rant on Sean Sam. This commentary is a bit more of a shorty. Yes, I know you guys like to call it quickie, but I'm calling it shorty. So, since it's a shorty shorts mode, activate!
God, you look ugly in those shorts!
Fuck you, Sean Sampson. Where do I even begin? Okay, so I'll just start with your commentaries. You make commentaries in like seconds. I know I'm exaggerating, but
if you knew it was an exaggeration, why the hell did you have to bring up that point anyway?
come on, it's like every goddamn second you have to make commentary. Jeez. It's like those GoAnimate users, they can't live without making a GoAnimate video in at least 1 fucking second.
If you take a look at Harry Henshaw, Taylor the Haniac, and African Vulture, you'd be proven dead wrong.
Dun dun dun! He's a dead horse.
So in short, you suck.
I know one shot I can take. Jack Daniels. Why this video? Because the Martians living in hentai heroes underwear drawer dictated it. This is great music to stroke your genitals to.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey you kids, get off of my grass before I get out the bazooka.
Bust the move! Bust the move!
I would, but unfortunately, I busted my spine while being crushed by the gravitational pull of loud and sexiness.
You know, I actually like this song.
Holy shit, on a bicycle, it's the boy of Seck again. Monsieur Popo is giving me sloppy seconds. Done it.
But it doesn't make you cool. Like the music I was playing in my last commentary, I didn't put it in there, because it made me feel cooler to try to act cool or anything. I put it in as to a good replacement audio to the shitty audio in the other commentary.
Holy shit, it's Loudon in Django Unchained sunglasses. He looks so hot I want to clone a female version of him so I could bang him while technically not being gay.
I think I just got cured of impotence. Twice. Is that t-shirt trying to tell me that the Bullet Club will be open if I go down on you and slurp your fabulous German sausage? Yes. Please. Holy shit, he spoke. That is so hot I'm rubbing my nipples until they bleed.
Caden, come here. Come here.
Oh, you can bet I am coming right now. Jizz. I'm not into shoes. If I wanted that, I'd just watch me with Scarlett trying to remind me where the shoe protagonist is.
Is it the shoe? The shoe. Yeah, it's nice.
How could you do that to the poor shoe? You must die.
Happy feet! Combo
There, how do you like that? Mr. Karma isn't real t-shirt.
I want you to go look at this kid right here.
Notice me, senpai.
Which one? The Carrot Top or the guy using the avatar?
You forgot me. Bastard Gummy is here for a reason, you know?
the Carrot Top.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you see when you look at that kid?
I see dead people. You know what to do with that big fat beard? Wiggle wiggle wiggle. Wiggle wiggle wiggle. Wiggle wiggle wiggle. Wiggle wiggle wiggle. Swing.
I see a troll. What's up?
He touched me inappropriately. Please do that again.
Thank you. How the hell did I get here?
You stole the celestial windshield wipers from Scarlet after stealing them from Akriloth after stealing them from Hentai Hero. Theftception.
Hello?
Hello, Mother Leopard. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, final thoughts? I need to clean up in here and lay the blame on Akriloth. Who knows when Super Epic Clay will find out I've been using his computer.
I'm gonna break your wee-wee out with my back! Welcome to IGN, the website from hell.
The 3DS isn't just a new handheld, it's a whole new platform.
Biased! Oh wait, sorry, I gotta hold myself.
And the first portable to use glasses-free 3D, creating richer, more immersive graphics and unique new gameplay mechanics.
Okay, things are looking good.
But it's not without its faults, and its biggest strengths also create some of its biggest problems.
How dare you, sir! How unprofessional!
The 3DS looks and feels a lot like a DSi.
Well, no shit, Mr. Obvious. What, did you expect it to feel like a turkey sandwich? It's the successor for the DSi, so it'd probably feel like a DSi. Damn, these people are so biased. Idiots.
But with a few key changes. It's thicker,
Thicker.
has a more elaborate case design, and comes in a fancy new glossy metallic finish. The top panel has angular edges that hang over the sides, making it kind of awkward and difficult to fit in your pocket.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You just got that to fit into your pocket with ease. And you're telling us it's bulky? You biased jerks! Some people may not put their 3DS in their pockets. Ever consider that?
Its construction is on par with other Nintendo handhelds, which is to say it's reasonably durable and built almost entirely out of plastic.
You say that like it's a bad thing! Somehow.
Nintendo has added an analog thumbstick to the design, which can be used instead of or alongside the D-pad. Its textured finish makes it easy to grip, and though it feels pretty loose, it's responsive and accurate.
I don't care if you're saying good things about the system, because the bad things are the ones that make me angry!
They've also improved the shoulder button design, making it less mushy and adding a distinct click when you push them.
So you're saying that the other models' buttons were mushy? What's wrong with mushy, you morons?
But really, the most significant new features are the glasses-free 3D display and the 3D cameras. The display sports a widescreen aspect ratio, a first for the DS series, and has a resolution of 800 by 240 pixels in 3D mode. The screen is bright and certain colors really pop, but its overall contrast is lower, and subtler hues and shades tend to blend together.
What? Are you kidding me? Are you just looking for things to hate on? Nothing pisses me off more than someone who is just looking for anything to hate on.
The screen, though wider, isn't actually bigger, and the bottom display is actually smaller.
How can it be wider, but not bigger? Unless you were referring to the height of the screen, it doesn't make any sense.
But of course, it's not the size that counts, it's how Nintendo uses it.
Thicker.
The glasses-free 3D looks absolutely great, with a solid sense of depth and no significant ghosting or distortion. Assuming, of course, you stay within the optimum viewing angle and distance.
What? What if I don't want to look in the optimal viewing angle of the system?
If you move your head more than a few inches in any direction, or angle your head strangely, you'll lose the 3D effect.
The strangeness of how I angle my head is none of your business.
Also, moving in and out of that 3D sweet spot frequently and long-term use could be pretty straining on your eyes, and even cause headaches.
So, sometimes I don't mind if my eyes get hurt, and I need a good headache now and then. You're not putting that into consideration. Biased.
Fortunately, the 3D mode can be turned off and on, or adjusted by simply moving the depth slider on the side of the screen. But using the 3D also comes at the price of battery life. When you add the strain of 3D to the powerful graphics performance of the device, the battery can last as little as 2.5 hours per charge, or up to 5 hours if most of the features are turned off. The 3DS's battery performance is obviously a huge concern, limiting its utility for long flights and other similar scenarios.
2.5 hours? Are you kidding me? Engadget, Tech Radar, and CNET said that they were able to get 3 hours with the 3D on. 3 is more than 2.5, whereas the other 0.5 IGN, or should I say I Biased, and I know what happened. They were all sitting in their evil corporate building on top of an underground volcano, and they were all like, yes, you would take away a 0.5 from the battery life and make it look like it's less than it actually is, because we are, how you say, biased.
But ultimately, it's a trade-off, and for Nintendo, it's always about the games. The 3DS is capable of some truly great gameplay experiences with its powerful graphics, 3D immersion, and cameras. The launch lineup is diverse, though void of any mega franchises or killer apps.
Say something negative, say something negative, say something negative.
And games like Street Fighter IV 3D lead the pack. But the real must-have games like Zelda and Metal Gear Solid won't make their debut until later this year.
Well, excuse me, princess. I'm sorry you can't play Zelda or Metal Gear at release date.
But as always, Nintendo has made an effort to pack in software for people to play straight out of the gate. The system comes pre-installed with a suite of augmented reality games, appropriately dubbed AR games.
Or as I like to call them, R games. Oh.
Which use the system's 3D cameras and new gyroscope sensor to create mini-games using interactive characters and objects. In a way, the augmented reality games are the system's most unique, but the hardware can lose frame rate performance under the strain.
Oh no, frame rate! Oh, see, I'm not a frame rate!
Especially when 3D is enabled. The 3D cameras are a lot of fun, but since the picture quality is the same as the DSi, and you can only view 3D photos on the 3DS itself, there isn't a whole lot you can do with them.
You can show them to your friends, your 3DS friends, but no one is going to buy a 3DS because of this review.
The 3DS is truly a remarkable device, but it's far from perfect.
Fuck you!
And for the $249 asking price, it may be hard to justify.
A 7.5? Really? I don't care if it's out of 10. I don't care if it's basically a C. If this was a really fair review, it'd be a 9.5. Cause that's what being fair is all about.
If you absolutely must buy in now, there's plenty of fun to be had. But those who wait may benefit from improved hardware and a wider selection of games later.
Oh yeah, later. It'd be improved later, because it's not like consoles can be at their prime at release date, you biased bitches.
For more on the 3DS, including game reviews, news, and more, stay tuned to IGN.com.
You see how biased they are? They're biased basically towards anything Nintendo, and it has coded this entire review like a fried Oreo.